from the bill with very lucrative interest rate. Do you see that this is an indirect way that government is actually using to recapitalize the banks?
He can use the bills to recapitalize. You know, the IMF report specifically said that recapitalization plan be submitted to Bank of Ghana. And recently, the governor said that all banks that are supposed to recapitalize have submitted their plan. And I think the plan is on the course. And they have staggered the recapitalization over a 3-year period. But you see, the recapitalization per se is not only the DDEP. It is inflation has whittled away. You know, when they started 400 million, the dollar to the cedi, I think was about 5.6. And now the same 400 million has been whittled down because of inflation and the currency depreciation. So in this country, what is happening is that every 4 years, 5 years, we want banks to recapitalize. Instead of we looking at the microeconomic environment, controlling inflation, keeping the cedi stable, bringing fiscal discipline, all that, a shareholder sit down there, every 4 years, they say do recapitalization. And I believe that Ghanaians and the country must be wary about this. Just about 5 years ago, bring 400 million. Now the 400 million divided by 12, I'm told it's about $36 million.
Yeah.
Who knows the next 4 years? Any amount you bring will be less than $10 million because inflation, currency depreciation are washing away the money like nobody's business.
Okay, so you don't believe that, I mean, one, we've spoken about the T-bill rates and the fact that banks are not clamoring over the bills because they see it to be lucrative. And we've also spoken about the collapse, or what you say, a dead bonds market, and banks are now being given bonds to recapitalize. And I see this. I don't know if that's the reason why the governor feels that, you know, banks are beginning to be liquid.
Well, he makes the statement because the returns that we submit on liquidity clearly show that people are actually putting deposit there because they don't have any alternative. Currently, if anybody should ask you, if you don't want to put your money in a bank, where would you put? There are no alternative investment. In this country, there are no alternative investments. And it's by so doing, everybody seems to be giving money to the bank. But that does not equate the recapitalization. The recapitalization has come into play because the cedi has depreciated over time. Inflation has taken over the money. And again, the DDEP has also taken chunk of people's capital. So there are myriad of multifaceted of problems that is being drawn headlong for recapitalization of banks.